Cheese making step simplified teaching. Cheese is a generic term for a diverse group of milk-based food products. Cheese is produced throughout the world in wide-ranging flavors, texture, and form. Cheese consists of protein, fat, milk, usually cows, buffalo, goat, sheep. It's produced by coagulation of the milk protein casein. 1000 cheese type in France, 1020, 200 in Italy. Cheese has a deep-rooted history, is a food product that reflects the cultural memory and history of communities. Besides being a method of preserving milk, cheese varieties differ according to the cultural structure of the countries, climatic condition, animal diversity, and production technique. Cheese, what distinguish different type of cheese? Composition, moisture, fat content, structure, texture and body, flavor, salty, propionic, nutty, appearance, color, wax, rind, size of the block. Cheese can be thought as a means of preserving milk by removing water. Simply, characteristic can be manipulated by altering the culture, ingredient, and technique. Cheese production. All cheese is made by coagulating milk protein in a manner that traps milk solid and milk fat into a curd matrix. Skirt matrix is then consolidated to express the liquid fraction. Cheese whey contain those milk solids which are not held in the curd mass, in particular most of the milk sugar and a number of soluble protein. Milk recipe, pre-treatment, standardization, pasteurization, adding starter culture, coagulation, extraction of whey, cutting and cooking, salting, ripening, packaging, distribution. This is the steps. Simply, types of cheese: dry salted cheese, brine salted cheese, stretched curd like mozzarella, dry salt, cheddar, Colby, brine salted cheese, Gouda, Edam, stretched mozzarella, special cheese, blue vein, processed cheese. Processing of milk, standardize of protein across the whole season, raw milk, standardization, pasteurization, curd manufacture, fat level for different cheese, processing, kill majority of microbe in milk by pasteurization, 72 centigrade for 15 seconds, rennet, an enzyme used to coagulate milk during the cheese making process. Rennet is derived from one food sources: the stomach lining of young calf. The enzyme rennet is found in the stomach lining of the animal because it's aid in ingestion of their mother milk. Plants, typically cystal plants, microbe and fungus and yeast, genetically engineered rennet that imitate animal rennet. Curd manufacture, filling vats, cooling approximately 30 centigrade, starter adding, rennet adding, coagulation take about 30 to 50 minutes. Cutting, curd manufacture, starter, beneficial bacteria which ferment the sugar, lactose in milk, different species of bacteria impact cheese flavor, rennet enzyme from calf stomach, destabilities casein in milk, turn into soft gel like junket. Curd manufacture, filling vats, starter adding, coagulation, rennet, cutting, rotating knives cut curd into 5 mm. Curd conditioning process, cook. De-weigh or wash. Weigh taken off and remove lactose by washing with potable water. Help expel moisture out of the curd. Cook at 38. Drain. Brine salt process. Dry salt. Weigh taken off. Here in the planet, cheese production, raw milk, pasteurization, standardization, fermenting, and microorganism coagulation, cutting, stirring. Here the hard cheese. The hard cheese pressing is the different step. We put on draining additional way and ripening. Pressing and ripening is the extra step in hard cheese making. Block of forming process. Dry salted cheese, curd, whey separation via screen. Brine salted cheese, whey remove block former in Casmomatic tower هنا, or here we find a tower. Pressing cheese mold and pressing. Shadering on alpha-matic belt system. Milling. For dry salt cheese, shadering. Curd loses more moisture, clumps together into continuous mat in approximately 2 hours. Acid development to about 5.3. Milling and salting. Mat of curd then milled onto finger sized piece. Salt applied and mixed. Blocks of forming process. Salting, adding 1.6 to 2%. Block forming, packaging, storage. Brine salted cheese, dismolding, salting, and packaging. Put in brine tank for 24 to 72 hours. Maturation or ripening. Cheese ripening is basically about the breakdown of protein, lipid, and carbohydrate, which release flavor compound and modify cheese texture. Ripening varies from nil for fresh cheese to 5 years for some hard ripening cheese. Like a good wine, a good aged cheese should get better and better with age. Ripening processes are broadly classified as interior and surface ripening. Here, ripening cheese. Packaging. Block put into plastic batch, vacuum sealed and put into boxes. Dry salt cheese passes through a rapid cool room. Metal detector. Cooling, then palletized. Storage temperature and time will depend on the type of cheese. Composition, moisture percent, structure, texture, and body flavor. Salt. Application of a cheese. Consumer. Cheese ingredient. Cheese dishes. Shadering. Processed cheese product. Cheese powder. Enzyme modified cheese. Functional requirement. Ability to shred into the strips. Sliceability. Ability to be cut clean into thin slices. Meltability. Ability to spread easily when subjected to a shear stress. Crumbliness. Ability to break down into small irregular shape. Stretchability. Ability to stretch when baked. Mozzarella. Shreddability. Ability to be shared into thin strip. Gouda. Glassability. Ability to be cut cleanly. Swiss type cheese. Meltability. Ability to melt. Cheddar. Cream. Spreadability. Ability to spread easily. Cream cheese. Crumbliness. Ability to break down to small irregular shape piece. Cheshire and Vita. stretchability, ability to stretch when baked, mozzarella.